Follower notices. Where Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, or HMRC, is successful in litigation against a particular tax avoidance scheme, it now has the power to issue FNs, or follower notices, to taxpayers who have entered into the same or essentially similar arrangements. HMRC calls these outstanding cases followers. The main reason for the introduction of the legislation is to reduce the opportunity for taxpayers to delay the conclusion of inquiries and tax appeals where they are trying to argue that the facts of their case are different to those of a case which has already failed at the tribunal. In order for HMRC to be able to issue an FN, the following conditions must be met. Firstly, an open inquiry or tax appeal must be in progress. Secondly, this inquiry or appeal must relate to a tax advantage that arose as a result of entering into that arrangement, and where the main point of entering into the arrangement was to obtain the said tax advantage. Third, HMRC must be of the opinion that there is a judicial ruling which is relevant to the arrangement. And finally, no FN has already been issued. The judicial ruling must be a final determination. This means a decision where there is no right of appeal. That could be where an appeal is not made within time limits or where permission to appeal is refused. A ruling could therefore be a ruling at the first tier tax tribunal if an appeal is not made. Once an FN has been issued, the taxpayer has 90 days to take corrective action. This means the taxpayer should either amend their tax return or enter into an agreement with HMRC to settle the dispute. Taxpayers are entitled to make written representations within 90 days if they believe the relevant judicial ruling doesn't apply to their particular circumstances. HMRC must consider each and every representation lodged with them. If the taxpayer does nothing, then they face a penalty of up to 50% of the amount of the disputed tax. Although there is no right of appeal against the follower notice itself, there is a right of appeal against the penalty, or the amount of the penalty. We hope that you have found this video helpful. Please check back here soon for the next video in our Jargon Buster series.